So guys, it's been a while since I last uploaded onto the channel. What can I say? I've been busy, I'm getting on with my life, but I feel like now I'm at a good stage in my life where I feel like I want to help people. There's a lot more that I've learned about myself, a lot more things that have gone wrong, there's a lot of things that have gone right. I think for my videos from now on, I kind of want to talk about situations and scenarios where I think people who are watching will also relate to, because I've been in bad places, I've been in good places, but it's also important to understand how do we get out of the bad places and get into the good, and what sort of mindset should we be having when we are in certain places in our life, because everyone goes through the bad things, everyone goes through the good things. Things will not always be good all the time, and some people find it hard to accept, and I understand that. It's a pain, it's just the way life works, it's the way life works. But in today's video, I'm just going to focus all my attention towards one specific topic that I feel like I want to share with you guys. The topic that I want to talk about is how I am a true preacher of the term, everything happens for a reason. Because in all reality, in all honesty, everything does happen for a reason, no matter how many times we want to deny it. It's a fact. It's a fact of life. It's nature. Everybody goes through different things at different stages of their life. You know, some people go through grief a lot earlier than others. A lot of people go through successful terms a lot earlier than others, and people think it's unfair. You know, unfortunately, there are some people who go through all the bad things at once, and you feel like, when is this luck gonna turn? Why is this happening to me? Why does everybody else seem to be getting on with their lives, enjoying themselves, and I'm stuck here and I think everything's going wrong for me? And for the people out there who watch this and can relate to that, I'm sorry that things like this have happened to you. It's just a way of life, isn't it? You know, I'm sure I'll have moments like this in my life, but we have to be prepared for that. We do not know what life's going to offer. We do not know what life's going to bring upon us, but that's just part of what it is. I think the main point that I want to make is, what is the mindset we should have when things like this come into play? And by that I mean, for an example, let's say that you do an important test at school and things don't go your way, even though you've put in the time, you've put in the effort, and you believe that for the amount that you put in, you should have got a lot more out, but you didn't. You feel like, what is the point? What does this mean for me? Where do I go from this? That's where everything happens for a reason comes into play, in my opinion. I believe that it's moments like this which make us who we are. You can either choose to learn from it, you can choose to grow from it, or you can choose to neglect it. You know, some people might go through a situation like this, put it to one side, say I don't care, move on. And to be honest with you, I think that probably is the best option. Because, yeah, you might have failed this test, but think about it, next time you might exceed your expectations. Yes, it's hard to adapt a mindset like that after you've been presented with something that you weren't expecting. But for all the bad times, all the negatives that you have in life, there are going to be positives, more positives than negatives. And yeah, I might sound like an idiot, and some of the people out there might not see my point of view, but I believe that is the way that life should work. For example, at the moment, I'm applying for placement positions for my third year university, and I've applied for quite a lot. I've had quite a lot of rejections. I've had a few people give me the time of day, give me the opportunity to move to the next stage. But the ones who say no, I'm like, how am I supposed to react to that? Do I let it get to my head? Or do I use it just for more motivation to move on to the next thing? Yes, that's exactly what I will do. I will read the email, sorry you've not been successful. Okay, delete, move on to the next. Because if this place doesn't want me, maybe the next place will. If they don't want me, maybe the next place will. And I know in the end it will be worth it. Because patience is a virtue, patience is a part of life. Yeah, you might not have everything you want in the moment, you might not get what you want, you feel like your luck's turning on you. But there might be something just waiting around the corner for you, something that will completely change your perspective for the better. But you were just not patient enough to wait for it. You know, as I said earlier, life has so many surprises, you don't know what to expect. Anything can happen like that. So it's important that we all stay focused and locked into the moment, the present moment. And we have to make sure that we take the right approach, the right reaction to things that happen to us in our life. I mean, I understand that from what I am saying, there are scenarios where this doesn't really apply. There are things which you can't control. There's things you can't control, and that's just also part of life, isn't it? But that is just one moment in a whole long life. What? I'm 19, I've got plenty of years of living, of learning, of growing, of failures, of success. And that anticipation just makes me excited. It makes me want to keep going through the tough times. What happens with the tough times? Do I learn from them? Do I grow from them? Yes. Good times, enjoy it, embrace it. But enjoy it in the moment, you know? You should be using that as fuel to push on, to move on, to grow, because there's a life out there in a few years which you want. You want that life. So what are you going to do about it? Simple as that. What are you going to do about that to get to the place you want to be in life? Are you going to let failures, mistakes, regret hold you back? Or are you going to use it as fuel and understand that there are better times to come? Always. There will always be better times to come. All you've got to do is be patient. To the people who are watching this video, I hope you have enjoyed what I've had to tell you, the advice I've had to give to you. Feel free to take it in whatever way you want. You know, if you think there's no credibility in what I'm saying, that's completely understandable, that's completely fair. But for people out there who can relate to things that I've said, please feel free to take the advice and use it, because good things will happen to you. That is a guarantee. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next one.